Hi, good morning, guys. Just getting ready for a lovely walk this morning. Just had three beautiful, freshly squeezed lemons and took that straight down. Why do I do that every morning? Well, because it heals the whole of my body in more ways than what you and I could ever imagine. So, if you want to change your life and you want to make one start today, try to every morning religiously, I don't like that word, but every morning just do it. Just cut the lemons, squeeze them, and put it down your beautiful throat and let the lemons do the work. Funnily enough, my video about lemons hit nearly 500,000 on here. And when I was introduced to a really beautiful man called Don Tolman, one of the major things he talks about is lemon juice. Isn't that incredible? And you realize that one little fruit can be so powerful in so many ways. Anyway, guys, welcome to the Pure Energy Healing Academy. I feel a bit weird this morning. I don't know why. It's not like I feel down. I feel absolutely wonderful, but there's a different energy going on. There's a shift. There's something happening. I don't know if any of you guys can feel it if you take the time to feel. What that energy shift is, I don't know. People often say to me, "Oh, Mark, because sometimes I'll hear spirit come close, which is my signal is my ear pops, and I hear this." Now, 13 years ago, I used to really dedicate my life to listen. Now it's not a big deal. I just smile, and normally it's my mum or Brian or Penelope or whoever who comes into the room. If I am doing a session, which I don't do anymore now, apart from teaching the technique that I do, pure energy healing, normally my ear pops all morning or the day before. It's an indication that your family have brought you here to have a healing session. So when you're lying down, then I know your family's around, so it makes me smile. Our family is so close, you wouldn't believe it. But anyway, you would if you spent 4 days here. That's a fact. But anyway, guys, today's a really interesting day, and I wanted to touch upon this because I think it's really important. And today's topic of conversation is judgment. Judging and being judged and judging yourself, all of these things. So let me start by a little story. I like my stories. Which one touched me? Come on. Okay, well, this might be close to the story, but maybe not. Let's see. Okay, I met this beautiful girl. She was, I think, 22 years old, and I was giving her a healing session. She was feeling very down, and I sat her down and started reading for her, and I could see there was two people in her relationship, meaning that she was with one beautiful man, but then another man was coming into her life, and she was feeling extremely low, which happens often. It's nobody's fault. You can't choose who you love. These things just sometimes happen. And not being judgmental, I continued reading, and I noticed her mother in the cards, and I said, how do you feel? Because it somehow feels like you're being judged. That's when she broke down and cried. I think it was her mother which was causing her terrible pain and suffering. Her mother obviously was a good woman who was married very young to a childhood sweetheart. Anyway, a few months later, this lady came, her mother came, and she came for a reading. It was really funny because I instantly saw three people in her energy, and I thought, wow, this is very strange. And it was really funny because as we were reading, she broke down in tears, and she was just completely heartbroken. And she had no idea which way to go and what to do. But as life takes it, both daughter and mother ended up separating, and I don't know till this day whether they're together or not, but I think they possibly could be. Anyway, the moral of the story for me was, isn't it funny how we are judged by people who, in those same circumstances, if it happened to them, they'd do the same thing, even though they say they wouldn't, you know? And in truth, who am I to say that? Well, I'm not. I just see it happening quite a lot, where those who judge are the ones who fear most about what that judgment is, meaning that, you know, maybe they're judging because they're trying to reinforce something that they're telling themselves, it's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong, you know. Sorry, this is Palo Santo just burning my sticks. It's beautiful. And it's almost like reinforcing it and getting angry and, hang on a minute, why are you getting angry? Why are you trying to reinforce it? Actually, if you're happily married and you're in love, why would you even be angry about it? Well, I've got morals, it's wrong. Well, if you've got morals and you really believe that, why would you need to scream and shout at somebody else, you know? I don't get that. So when somebody comes to me and, you know, and I don't like gossip, but when I hear somebody say, that's their life, you know, so what? It's their life. It's not your life. You know, like my family, if they do what they do, it's their life. You know, so I often think when people react really badly about a certain situation, I often think that's reinforcing their fear that it could possibly happen to them, you know. I could be wrong, but I often see it. So judgment to me is a terrible, terrible thing. And often I think to myself, when people are judging others, I think, be careful, this could happen to you, and then see, you know. We never truly know. And deep inside, we don't know what's going on with anybody we judge. How do we know? There's a saying, isn't there? And it's something like, never judge somebody unless you've walked in their shoes. And that's so damn true. So, you know, for me, I don't know what's going to happen to me in my life, in my future. I don't know where I'm going to be and go. I might have feelings and might want, you know, dreams and aims and goals, but I don't truly know where I'll be taken to and what will happen tomorrow. So why judge others, and why even think about things? Why not just have a clear, open mind and live and let live? So I base judgment on others as their fears. That's what I do. And 9 times out of 10, them judgments are very short-lived. Really are, in their life, not mine. So when somebody judges me, I don't think now, oh my God, they're judging me all day and all week and all month and all year. That's how I used to think because of my sensitivity. But the truth is, people don't care. They just don't care. You're just the next handbag. You're the next designer dress. And then when people are bored of that dress, they have to run out and buy another one, you know, to impress. So judgment is like trying to impress people by their, I don't know, values. You know, yeah, okay. You know what values are to me? Live and let live. My value is however I am at any given moment. My value is I do my best from day to day. You know what? Do you know what true value is? Not judging others. Hey, get that one. True value is non-judgment of other people. Do I judge myself? Not anymore. I used to do when I was the biggest judge of all, and it crippled me for years. I don't judge myself anymore. I just wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I'm going to do my best. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. And whatever comes into my life, I just judge myself as I do whatever I do in the way that the judgment is very quick. It's like, okay, you did a good job. Pat yourself on the back, get on with it, if that's what you call judgment. Judgment to me, when I use the word, it means when people are negative, when people are saying negative things. That's how I see judgment, really. Other than that, it would be an opinion. You know, I have an opinion. Nothing wrong with the opinion, but judgment is when you're almost attacked for having a belief or doing something that goes against somebody else's belief, which is ridiculous because we're all individuals, right? We all have our quirkiness. We all are a little bit crazy. We're all a bit, temperamental. We all knee-jerk. We all do things that we go, oh no, not again. So, you know, he without sin cast the first stone. I can't see many stones being cast these days. We are all humans who fall and make mistakes. So when people judge you, just look at them and think, you know what? I bet you've made plenty of mistakes. Maybe you should look at your own sometimes before pointing the finger at others, you know? So for me, I've let all that go, guys. I don't think about judgment. I don't think about what people think and feel and what they want to do. It doesn't make any difference to me now. I've let all that go. Life's too beautiful. I really have a beautiful life. And that means that I've learned to direct my attention where love is and where the magic is, where all the beautiful things in the world that surround us from day to day are. I look for the positive. I look for the love. I'm in nature more now. I'm eating healthy. I look after my body. I stay away from controversy. I stay away from issues. I stay away from people who judge. I stay away from people who always moan and get upset. I have made my life amazing because I made the choice to stay away from negative energy. That's it, because people who generate positive energy are the ones that I'm happy to be around. Why? Because they make an effort to look after themselves and to bring themselves up. That's what I want to do. So it's my choice to surround myself with beautiful people in that energy. And why not? Why? You know, I spent a lifetime of surrounding myself with people who were negative, who complained all the time. Nothing was never right. Everybody else's fault, blah, blah, blah. I spent a lifetime of that. And you know what? I'm here to tell you, you are allowed to let that go. You are allowed to focus only on what's good for you and what's right for you. And therefore you become stronger and happier and more powerful. And at the end of the day, when you start to really truly focus on that path, I promise you'll change, you'll heal, you'll grow stronger. Magic comes into your life. Things happen that you've never imagined before. The world will be your oyster. Everything positive happens. Why? Because you have made your life that way. You have created that positivity by surrounding yourself with positivity, by surrounding yourself, by cleansing yourself, healing yourself, going into Mother Nature, eating correctly, taking care of you, looking after your body, meditating, relaxing, letting go of issues and problems, and before you know it, your life becomes magical. And then your new path starts, which is an even deeper and more powerful spiritual journey then. And that's when you start to see things that you never saw before. You start to see the bigger picture. You start to realize that all that you left behind was simply an illusion. Just an illusion. Or maybe just a big test. Just to see how strong you truly are. Because you are strong. You're amazing. You're absolutely amazing, and you can do it. So, let go of the guilt, because that's just a negative energy, that's all, and get on with your life and watch how it becomes amazing if focused in the right direction and on yourself. Have a great day, guys. Love you all. Take care. Thank you for subscribing to Mark Bayeski YouTube channel. Yay! It's a great day! Bye, guys.